This is the streaming service, your regular reliable source of everything worth watching on all of the many streaming platforms we all steal each other's passwords for. I'm Justin Hill, and in today's ep, Tina Fey drops a massive announcement about the new Mean Girls movie. But first, why is everyone obsessed with this new show about an app that's free to download, but it might cost you your life? Give this video a like and subscribe for more. Let's get into it. So I want to share with you this show that I got into recently, and it's not some hyped up series that's been plastered in front of our eyeballs. It just quietly made its way over from the BBC to Netflix, and all of a sudden, everyone is realizing that it's the next big thing. So the series is called Red Rose, and it's been described as Derry Girls, who we know and love, meets the mind-bending thriller Black Mirror. Now in the show, we meet a bunch of kids who are celebrating the end of their exams. They're all thinking about what jobs they're gonna get, but more immediately getting lit and celebrating the fact that they are done with their exams regardless of their scores. Now they all then become obsessed with this app called Red Rose that is very ominous. I imagine it's a little bit like that dating app Raya that only celebrities use. Now with this app, it rewards them when it asks them to do things, but also punishes them when they refuse to do it, exposing their deep dark secrets on TV screens nearby. It's nuts. We soon find out that it's set out to cause some massive blow-ups in the friend group, and that it's connected to some really disturbing people on the dark web.
How's it feel to be free of exams? I'm proud of you.
You still hang out with your mates from school? Are you okay, Rash? I'm just missing out.
I can't stop thinking about Rosh. She's not been herself.
And you've not contacted her?
Yeah.
And she's ignored you, right?
Michelle, what's wrong?
Something about a phone doing it all.
Rosh, you know this don't make sense.
This is dangerous.
Rose red, let me speak now with the dead.
You have no idea. It knows me. It follows you round.
None of us should be alone right now.
Down!
Now what I love about this is halfway through the first episode, you already know the sound of the app, and that sound means that trouble is about to happen. It's kind of similar to like the Grindr or the Tinder sound. Those out there watching this might be familiar and know what I'm talking about. This show is dark and gritty, and it has a very 90s feel to it, plus a soundtrack including Aqua, that song, Rhythm is a Dancer. So many memories. Give this one a watch. It's creepy in a very real world kind of way, and it will have you taking more social media breaks from your phone afterwards. Red Rose is streaming now on Netflix. I'm giving this one 9 roses out of 10. So it's not Wednesday, and I don't care, but I love to wear pink, and you can definitely sit with me because we're going to talk about one of the fetchest movies ever, Mean Girls. Get ready because the OG Tina Fey is returning to the new Mean Girls movie. Now this film is set on the musical of the movie. Yes, I know it's confusing, but we had the film with Lindsay Lohan in 2004, and then that was turned into a Broadway musical in 2018, and now that's being turned into a movie. Now Tina will return to her role as Ms. Norbury, but what everyone wants to know is if Lindsay Lohan will return as Katie. Sadly not. But in some good news, or some gruel news we might say, Aussie actress Jory Rice will be taking over the role, but I am absolutely certain that Lindsay will be involved in some way, shape or form. So where and when can we see this movie? Well, it's being made for Paramount Plus, and the cast recently revealed that they were in the studio laying down the vocals for the songs, so we're thinking either late 2023 or maybe early 2024. I mean, October 3rd would be a great date, wouldn't it? Let me know if you get that reference. In the meantime, you can sit with us and watch the OG Mean Girls movie on Paramount Plus. Stan and binge now. So we're in the middle of World Pride right now, and I want to introduce you to my new favourite show with my new favourite presenter, me. I would love for you to watch my new series Loud and Proud with Justin Hill on Heyu, where I sit down with some of my pals from the LGBTQIA+ community to shine a light on their stories, like Jack Vidgen's very public upbringing to Samantha Jade's role as an ally, or perhaps Mitch and Mark from The Block and their story as gay parents and grandparents. Now, at the premiere recently, we were lucky enough to have the godfather of all reality TV, Andy Cohen, come along. So when we caught up with him on the red carpet, he revealed what qualities he looks for when casting the next Real Housewife.
Now I have to ask you, we're here at the home of Heyu. They love the housewives on Heyu. What is your criteria when you're choosing and selecting and finalising a housewife? Like, what are the do's and what are the do-nots?
The do's and do-nots are, do they know do they know any of the other women?
Yep.
Do they fit with this group?
Yep.
And are they outspoken? Are they willing to share everything on camera?
Yeah.
Those are a few.
I love it. Final question. What would you say to all of the LGBT youth watching around the world?
It gets better. Visibility is important. Find a friend and come out and join us.
Oh, I hope you all took notes. Now, celebrate Pride this week and all year round by streaming all 6 episodes of Loud and Proud with yours truly on Heyu now. So in the vault this week, the year is 1998. I was in year 10 at school, and the movie everyone was talking about was The Wedding Singer, starring Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore. This rom-com centers around the story of a heartbroken wedding singer in the 1980s who falls in love with a waitress who is about to be married, and ironically, her married name will leave her called Julia Gulia.
You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round. Hey, somebody get some pants on that kid.
I woke up this morning and I realized I'm about to marry a wedding singer.
Once again, things that could have been brought to my attention yesterday!
New Line Cinema presents.
Is it true that you're in the middle of a nervous breakdown?
Whoopity-doo! Adam Sandler.
Hey, psycho. Get out of my Van Halen t-shirt before you jinx the band and they break up.
And Drew Barrymore.
You're the wedding singer.
How you doing? I'm Robbie.
I'm Julia.
In a story about finding love where you least expect it.
Uh-oh. What? You like her?
No, I don't.
This is my fiance, Glenn.
I don't even know your last name. It's Gulia.
Julia's last name is gonna be Gulia. Julia Gulia. That's funny.
Why is that funny?
I don't know. I just...
The Wedding Singer.
I said hip hop, I hip it to the hip hip hop. You don't stop the rock to the bang bang boogie. Say up jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie the beat.
Fun fact about this movie, the soundtrack, which included that adorable rap from that granny, who lived to be 101 by the way. It reached #1 on the Australian music charts. The film was also turned into a successful Broadway show and picked up 5 Tony Awards. Do yourself a favour and give this one another watch. You can check out The Wedding Singer on Apple TV now. That's everything that's worth streaming this week. If you need more, subscribe to the streaming service on the LiSTNR app and keep an eye out as episodes drop every Monday, Wednesday and Friday with all the latest streaming news on the biggest TV shows and movies. I'm Justin Hill and I'll see you next time.